And the police state ends with me, and we made it one more day. Now, folks, please see the article down in the description below about how the police showed up to one of those active shooter situations recently in Wisconsin, then proceeded to shoot and kill one of the victims running from the building from the alleged active shooter. That's right. The police shot and killed an innocent victim of the active shooter. So the police militarize with all those weapons, armored vehicles, Armalite rifles, and more, sell the public that it is for the public's own safety, then show up after events happen and shoot the innocent citizens, the victims of the actual shooter. This is your police state, folks. All this militarization of the police is not for public safety. It is for the police state, and that is all. It will not protect or serve you. The odds are the police will use those weapons on the citizens. They will kill and injure citizens with those weapons. That is the empirical evidence, and that is the highest probability going forward. That's not my opinion. Google it. Those weapons that are militarizing our police are more used on citizens of the United States of America than any other purpose. So this protect and serve us with all this militarization, propaganda. Now, I read this comment that was attached to the article in the description below, and it goes like this, quote, "It would all make much more sense if you started with the premise that you can't believe a word of what the police are saying. Then it all starts to make sense. A guy is running away from the shop, from the building. Police think it is the shooter. Police kill him. Then the police make up a story about warning the guy beforehand. Police make up more obstruction of justice, implant more fake evidence, and create more confusion. That's how it's done." I know from my own personal experience with the Bartlesville police, virtually every word that comes out of their mouth is an absolute lie. So that comment hits home, where it states that you can't believe a word of what police are saying. How can you, if you have any true experience with the police beyond their random acts of kindness for propaganda, and beyond if you are a corporation wealthy or well-connected person, if you're just a person like me and you've had an actual encounter with, say, the Bartlesville police or some other corrupt police department, then you know every word that comes out of their mouth is a desire to escalate the situation into a ticket, a fine, a fee, an arrest, a detention, illegal detentions, illegal arrests, to beg them, to goad you into saying the wrong word that'll set them off, and they're crazed lunatics with all their guns, or to beat you, or to kill you. Their goal is to arrest you, kill you, fine you, ticket you, anything they can do to you. They're crazed. They're corrupt. If you've had experiences like I've had, you know it. And go back to that comment that you can't believe a word of what the police are saying. That's empirical evidence. There's too many people in this country that absolutely know that. You can go back and watch the videos I've made about how the police have lost the trust. It's their own fault. You know why? They don't care. They don't even want our trust anymore. They don't need it. They are above the law. They are lawless. They don't need the public caring about what they do, trusting them. They could care less about you. They could care less about your civil and human rights or the Constitution. They could give a damn. And I'll say this. The Bartlesville police have an armored vehicle and Armalite rifles, just like this place in Wisconsin. Now, in a town, a tiny little rural town in Oklahoma, is this really what the police need? Take a look at this picture. This is your police state, folks. And the police state ends with me. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.